What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the best way to get Luka Doncic this season without spending money or tokens. So basically we're going to be talking about how to do it as quickly as possible. I don't know how many hours it's going to take, honestly. I don't think it will take as many collective hours as last season, but it will be longer. For example, I'm not sure if there's 150k XP today. I don't think there is. There might be if you include George Gervin. But we have 6 weeks. There are 42 days left for Luka. And this is going to be how to get him as easy and as cheaply as possible within the next 42 days. Like for Vince Carter, I didn't get Vince Carter because I stopped trying. Like I legitimately stopped trying because I was like, Luka or Vince Carter won't make my team. Luka will make my team for the rest of the year. And I've got blinders waiting for him. So yeah, Luka, just a bit of everything. One of my favorite players in real life. One of the best releases in the game. I'm getting him. I'm not putting a time limit on it though. But you see these challenges right here? Don't think about them. Do not think about these challenges right here. Do not play 10 unlimited games to get 2000 XP. Play 10 unlimited games if you want to play 10 unlimited games. You will do that. Between now and the end of the season, you will play 10 unlimited games. If you play this game a lot, you'll play your 10 TDO games. You'll play your 10 TDO offline games, or your 15 TDO online games, 15 TDO offline games. You'll potentially play your 10 limited games if you are getting the best card. So in terms of daily ones, these are really easy. Like you're getting, like in the 40 days, you're getting 4,000 XP realistically from just putting badges on players. Just throw a bronze badge on a player. That's nothing. 10 points. Like these are very, very easy. I would combo them up. There's bound to be another challenge that you can complete all of these in 2 games triple threat. It's not too bad. So for this one here, like a 25 assists with point guards, make 17 3-pointers with 2 guards, you're probably naturally going to do this in limited. So if you're going for limited, you're going to naturally get some of these. If you don't, then it's fine. I wouldn't go... If you get your ring, I would probably hunt getting these for limited. So like this one here, if you have 13 Idols VIP players, these are this one's very, very easy. Again, 30 minutes work, or 20 minutes maybe for these games. And it all depends. Like you can shorten, or it's win a game, so you can probably do it in Rookie Dom. It's not too bad. And you can probably do a lot of certain challenges, like if there are any 2-guard ones, or maybe later on in the year. Actually, no, sorry, these are only for the weekend. Yeah, just these ones aren't too bad to get. Like these are 7,500 XP. 10 steals in unlimited against Jazz players. Don't try this challenge. So 75 points with Mavericks players over triple threat online games. If you have one player that you can score with, this is very, very easy. This is a very, very easy one. You can do, like, you can combo this one while you're doing the LTXE or LTEXP. What does limited time event? Okay, that makes sense. I was always wondering what LTE meant. Get 4 double doubles with Nuggets players over multiple challenge games. That's not worth 1,000 tokens. Just, it's not, trust me. 33 points with Suns players or multiple challenges games. You can do that in 2 games. And if it happens that you can go into like a pro challenge, and you can go into like one of the pro spotlight sim challenges against a bad team. And you can very easily do this one right here. Or do it during these 3 right here if there are Suns players for each of them. And then Nets won over multiple triple threat offline games. 75 points is nothing for 1,000 tokens. Like that's 15 minutes. Or for 1,000 XP. So, like, honestly, for these ones right here, anyone that isn't unlimited, I would advise you not to do any of these in unlimited. I would advise you not to do any of them. Like, so you can realistically, if you spend about 3 hours playing the game with these challenges right here, you can come out with about probably 13,000 of these, as well as eating into some of these challenges. So, like, again, you're on a decent shape. You got about 1/10 of the way through with that in about 3 hours. For these ones right here, these are really easy. Like Eric Pascal, 20 assists with a single game with Grant Hill. That's a lot easier on current gen. But again, you can do that in one of the pro challenges. Like you can't obviously do the 2 of these together, but this is 5 minutes. If you're on current gen, if you're on next gen, don't even attempt the 20 assists. Just do it on current gen. If you do it against the 3 small point guards, this is 7 minutes. So like in 15 minutes, you have 3,000 XP there. 35 points with Giannis in a single game. Literally a 50-point triple threat challenge. Unbelievably easy to do. 20 offensive rebounds with Tristan Thompson. Like, I just realized you can combo these two right here. You can get your 20 assists to Giannis. All of them to Giannis, and you can combo both of these in one game. So, you've looked at these three. You got 4,500 XP in not even 15 minutes. Make 15 dunks in a single challenge game. 20 offensive rebounds. Like, you can just naturally throw Tristan Thompson into all of these squads just in case you're missing shots. And he'll get quite a few of them. 10 steals with Cole Anthony. That's not easy. 15 blocks with Channing Frye. That takes about 20 minutes of your time. That'll take about... No, 15 blocks probably take about 45 minutes of your time. It's probably not worth it. With some of these, like 40 assists Charles Oakley for 3,000 XP. 40 assists with Charles Oakley is about 15 minutes. Actually, no. So it's about 20 minutes for 40 assists. 3,000 XP. And like, these guys are cheap. So, when you're looking at these ones right here, which ones should you go for when I'm saying not without spending any money? The cards that cost less than 10,000 MT. Because they're all these cards are rentals, by the way. So you go and you buy a card. Wrong card. So you buy a rental card. And then even if you sell them back, you lose 10%. And if you're only buying cards that are less than 10%. Or sorry, if you're only buying cards that are 10,000 MT, you're losing, say, 1,000 per card. So, for example, this, as long as you have, say, 15,000 XP, or 15,000 MT, and the cards you want to do are Oakley, Lucas, Fry, Cole Anthony, 10 steals. I'm not sure that's worth it because that's difficult. Anthony Davis, Tristan Thompson, and all of these ones here. You only need 15,000 XP. And even after you sell back all the cards, you are realistically going to lose maybe 4k. So it's going to cost you, like, whatever, 4,000 XP to do all these. So you don't. Like, you can make almost that amount of money back from just playing the triple threat offline, the challenges, game modes, the amount of MT you make in the games. Like, that's basically what it's costing you for these specific players. So, again, like, the Kobe ones, yeah, that's really easy. But, like, Kobe's going to be very expensive. Kobe White for 3. If Kobe White is cheap, go for Kobe White, obviously. But I think he might be a little bit expensive. And then, like, don't even bother with the Dark Matter ones. Like, the Dark Matter ones, I don't really, 1,000s. But, yeah, you just don't bother with the Dark Matter ones. They're just too expensive. If you happen to get the cards, go for it. But do not buy an Invincible card or a Dark Matter for a rental. It is not worth it. And then the Season 8 rewards, like, are all of these triple threat offline? Yeah. Every one of these are triple threat offline. These are all really easy. So, these don't take too long at all. Like, 15 steals, yeah, that's not going to happen. That's going to be too difficult. 35 steals, again, about 15 minutes. So, like, this is going to be as quick as possible. This is going to be the quickest possible. And I'm telling you right now, like, you can very easily get Bob McAdoo today. And make 50 dunks with Bob McAdoo. That is 25 minutes of your time. Or 5,000 XP. Like, you can legitimately be on about 100,000 XP in about 10 hours. In about, like, by the end of today, I reckon, you could be close to 100k XP in about 10 hours. And they're the challenges that you've got to go for. For example, I'm going to advise against spending 150 tokens on Kevin Johnson. But I wouldn't be that opposed to it because it's still 5,000 XP. If you've got more tokens than you know what to do with, go spend 150 on him. But Zerbiak, not worth 750. And if you're going for first Luka, whatever, and you like Gervin, that's not the worst idea in the world because it's 40k, but I don't advise you to do it anyway. I think that 40,000 XP you can get so easily. So honestly, the challenges that I would focus on first are these right here. Like, these are not hard. Score 40 points in triple threat offline games. This, even with these bad cards, is quick. This does not take long. And like, you're looking at these, like, all of these ones are easy. There is no difficult one here. There is none of these that you're not doing in 2 games. Like, and these games, yeah, maybe instead of 3 minutes each, they take 4 minutes each because these cards are a little bit worse. So that's literally like, whatever, let's just say 10 minutes per player. That is 1 hour right now from just these cards here. You have got 6 by 1,500. Like, you've got 9,000 XP. And then with your 9,000 XP from 1 hour, like, that already gives you, it gives you not even Deshaun Stevenson, it gives you Goran Dragic. So in 1 hour, you're already up to Goran Dragic from just the season rewards. And then Luke Longley, 20 rebounds. You can do this one. Like, you can get the 20 rebounds for Luke Longley while you're scoring the points while you're doing these ones. So you've got 2,000 for Luke Longley, who you get basically straight away. And then Deshaun Stevenson steals. That is going to be tricky. I would definitely, because you're going to get Deshaun Stevenson early, I would go for those steals while you're doing all these. You're not going to get 15 steals, but you might get like 10 or 11 because you can combo them. And then Goran Dragic assists. Heck, you can do Goran Dragic's assists while you're probably not going to get Dragic until you're on to maybe the last 1 or 2 of these players. And you're going to get maybe 10 assists with Goran, 8 or 9, or maybe no more than that probably. Because for the last maybe 1 of these players, you can assist with Goran Dragic. And like, I reckon by the end of the day, I'm not going to spend much time on this at all. I'm going to be on Hot Rod by the end of the day, easily. And I'm going to spend about 2.5 hours. I reckon 1 hour you can get right now. If you focus for an hour, combo of challenges, you can get 20,000 XP in the first hour. And yeah, it's not going to be, say, 7 hours for 20,000 XP. But I do think that this week, with all just the easy stuff and the free cards, and the less than 10k cards, you can be sitting on about 100,000. You can be sitting on about 90,000 XP. And then for the last 50k, that's where you have to spend the money or spend the big tokens. But just wait a week. Just wait until next Friday. And then the easy challenges come. Like, don't do a challenge if it's not worth it to rush to Luka. That's simply what I'm going to say. If you take your time with this, I'm convinced you can get Luka in 10 hours. Not today, obviously. Maybe not even next week. But with 1 day to go in the season, you could probably get Luka. Like, that is how much XP there are in in things that aren't expiring. In the free cards, in the really simple challenges. And for cheap play. I'm convinced that if you have 30,000 XP with 1 day to go, and you're willing to put 10 hours into the game, with all the cheap players that will be available on the last day, you'll be able to get Luka. So this is something where it's a marathon, not a sprint. There's no need to rush to Luka. I'm not sure whether it is. I think it probably will be counting up the XP. I think probably is available today. Like, I think surely there has to be. Looking at the XP, there has to be 150k available if you go for Gervin. But there's no rush, and it is very, very easy. So, in reality, the best way to go about this, if you don't want to spend MT, do not rent a card for more than 15k. You can rent cards under 15k. Like, normally people are saying, oh yeah, you need MT. Like, look, if you don't have 15k MT, like, you've started the game 3 days ago. Simple as. But rent all the cheap cards, buy them, do their challenges, and sell them back. Because almost all of these challenges are challenges that can be done in 20 minutes. Not even 20 minutes, in 10 minutes. Like 15 3-pointers for 3,000 XP. I know Kobe White might be expensive, but for example, if he happens to be at the 15, 20k MT, like, look, you're only losing 1,000, 2,000. You're making a lot of that back while you're grinding the game. So don't rent any of the big cards. Don't rent any of the cards that will be that are over 20k, because the tax is just too high on them. When you're selling them back, you're losing too much MT then. And even just on the cheap cards and the free cards, you're going to have Luka in. Maybe not. You're not going to have him today, obviously. You're not going to have him next. You're probably not going to have him next Friday with just cheap cards and like mid-season challenges. But you're probably going to have him the Friday after. And we can't forget, there's going to be moments agendas for like 2,000 XP. There's going to be a load of midweek agendas. When we get free cards, there's always either a locker code card. There's always either agendas for that, or there's XP for getting the free cards. So lads, there is no rush for this. This is not like Vince Carter. This, like, if you watch back my Vince Carter video, there are so many, like, challenges that are like score 25 points with some random emerald in a challenge game, where it's like, yeah, that's going to take you quite a bit of time, obviously. But the difference is that I do think Vince Carter was attainable earlier. Like, you could get Vince Carter a lot quicker than you can get Luka. But in terms of total in-game time, by the end of the season, this Luka Doncic is going to be the easiest to get. And this is the first time I can say with confidence that I'm convinced in 40 days time, you can make your account and still get Luka Doncic. That is how much XP 2K is giving out. So lads, do not fall into the trap of spending MT on major cards. Or don't fall into the trap of doing these challenges, of doing these random, like sweating to do a 500 XP limited challenge. Like, Season 8 reward Dame Lillard over multiple game 15 layups. If you're not going to just naturally do it, don't sweat over these challenges because there's no rush. It's easy. It's not easy to do fast, but it's going to be easy. If you take your time and pace yourself, this is the easiest grind ever for a card. And it's also the best level 40 card. So yeah, anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.